This is the second level Primordial Ooze. It's pretty short and straightforward. There's just a couple texture lineups that you need to learn. This guy swimming is on a cycle, and the Cliff Monkey will also move over to the left eventually, but you shouldn't really need to worry about it. If you're moving up to the Cliff Monkey while he's walking over, he'll probably see you, unfortunately. But if you have the timing right, it won't really matter. Same thing with the swimming guy. It's very lenient. He will be in that position for a long time before he starts to swim. And if you miss him, you can just get him with the water net. It's not a big deal. The guy on top of the hill there is stationary, and this guy is stationary unless you walk up, and it'll trigger them. So after you catch this guy, really the only thing to note is you're going to want to center your camera, get in the water, kind of let go of your analog stick. Just don't move like this. You kind of want to let go and let him go to the surface. You want to let Spike go. Kind of move up and forward at the same time. That's really the only thing. The water here is a little bit laggy. So all you do to negate that when you're in the water is you hold up on the D-pad, which moves your camera up. That helps with some of the lag. You just kind of hold up until you're about here. You can do a short hop from here to catch him. To get this guy anywhere, so there's like these two edges right here, you see? So anywhere from right here to right here is good. So like the rightermost edge to the middle, and you'll just walk off and swing kind of in this area. You can see I'm on my right analog stick right now. Anywhere in this area, even when you're falling off, you can do a little swing like that. The net has a pretty big hitbox on it, so that should negate any error if you're in that area. But once you get comfortable, you'll kind of feel what angle to hold it at, depending on where you're falling off the edge, usually. This guy, the only thing really is this, once you see the texture, it's easy. It's just this second light stripe. You just double jump and ground pound. That's all it is. It's the second light stripe. And you don't have to be directly in the middle. You can be like a little bit over to the right, a little bit over to the left. So I'll just walk through, play through the level, show you how it's done on all one sweep. I'll show you the backup for the Cliff Monkey after if you can't quite get the texture down. There's also a kind of a little bit of a faster advanced strat. If you know the texture setup really well, you can jump out of the water before you swim up to the wall there. Okay, so you'll just double neutral over here, grab this guy, center your camera, let go, hold up, D-pad. Once you get to this little top of the hill, you'll jump, grab that guy. So that's the advanced strat, where I didn't swim up to the wall and grab him. That's just if you know the texture setup really well. You can kind of adjust in the air on the fly. But if not, you'll just swim over here and grab them. Okay, so the backup for the Cliff Monkey, if you miss texture setup, is pretty simple. If this guy's out of cycle or you miss him, you can just grab him with your water net. If the Cliff Monkey, if you hear that the Cliff Monkey sees you, give up on the texture setup, because where he sits back down at is most likely going to be in a place where you can't catch him, and you're going to spend more time trying to keep doing the texture setup than you will doing the backup. So there's these two little triangles here where the wall meets. You're gonna want to go to this right triangle here. Just this little area where you can see where it meets the point underneath the water. You'll swim up, and when you see Spike's head pop up, that's when you'll jump. And you'll kind of push up against the wall. And then kind of hold upright on your left analog stick. To kind of aim him towards that wall. He can also knock you down all the way, but most of the time you'll ledge grab. You can also do it while you're doing your fast swimming. Well, it can be... the timing of it is obviously a little bit tighter because you're going faster. And this wall is not... it's very slippery. So just watch out for that. If you're having trouble with it, I would try going slow like that at first. Yeah, you just want to experiment with this a little bit. But it's pretty forgiving once you kind of get a feel for when you're supposed to jump out of the water. Like, I jumped too late there. And I jumped earlier there, so I made it. That's all it is. If you jump too late, you're most likely gonna slide off. Like that. Jump earlier. Easier to get. That is Primordial Ooze.